Caleb gripped the twisted hull of the skiff and yanked it free from the crushed corn stalks. Sweat stung his eyes as he dragged the craft toward the tree line. The patrol drones would sweep the fields in 10 minutes, no time for questions. He'd spotted the crash scar first, blackened earth slicing through his best hybrid rows. Then the figures. A tall alien woman with iridescent blue skin shielding a smaller one behind her. They huddled amid the wreckage, her arm raised in wary defense, the child's wide eyes fixed on him. Easy. You're on my land. Hurt? The woman, sorry, she'd rasp later, lowered her arm a fraction. Her voice clicked like dry reeds. Skiff failed. Pursuit inbound? Hide us? Caleb scanned the sky. Drones hummed distant. Hiding wrecks drew marshals. But the kid trembled, clutching her leg. He nodded once. Barn. Move. He hauled faster. Sari scooped the child, Tillo, and followed, trunk clutched tight. Caleb wedged the skiff under heavy brush, lashed it with tow cables. Corn dust masked the scorch marks. Good enough. The barn door groaned open. Cool air rushed out, laced with hay and machine oil. Caleb pointed to the workbench. Water there. Protein bars in the bin. One night. Then we talk. The kid darted forward, sniffed a bar, then tore into it with tiny needle teeth. Sari blocked him from Caleb's path. Terms first. No charity. Debt binds.
Caleb filled 2 muds from the cooler. He handed one over.
She sniffed, sipped, then nodded. Tillo gulped his, spilling blue droplets on his chin. Caleb watched the kid's ears twitch, alert, learning fast. Name's Caleb Rook, he said. Farmer. You? Sari Van.
Mechanic. This is Tillo's son.
Her gaze flicked to the door. Collectors track us. Holt Grin leads them. Caleb knew Grin. Local scavenger, always sniffing for leverage. One night, tomorrow, you work off the crash damage. Fair? Sari's eyes narrowed, multifaceted like cut glass. She dragged her trunk forward, flipped latches, locked it with a palm scan. Written. Work for shelter. No Sally to Grin. Caleb pulled a datapad from the wall rack. Frontier contracts were simple. Law said so. He typed Sari Ven and Tillo Ven. Temporary hire. Shelter, food, labor exchange for field repair and barn chores. 7 days. No liens. She read it. Claws tapping screen. Add. Clan arrival unhindered. No interference. Done. He thumbprinted. She added hers. Biometric swirl. Tillo peered over the edge, mimicking the tap. Sari exhaled, tension easing from her shoulders. Rest now. Caleb nodded. He stepped outside, latched the barn. Stars pricked the sky. Drones whirred overhead. No alerts. His corn took the hit, but fields mended.
People didn't. Dawn broke with Tillo's chatter.
Caleb found the kid stacking feed sacks, ears perked at the tractor's hum. Sari oiled a harvester blade beside him, precise strokes revealing old calluses.
Morning, Caleb said. Breakfast inside.
Then fields. Tillo beamed, teeth flashing. Track taw big. Lift. Sari signed halt. Work first. Tillo shoveled food, eyes on Caleb's clasped hands. You fix skyboat? Skiff. Barn for now. Caleb pushed back his chair. Tillo, haul water to the east patch. Sari, mend fence. I replant. No arguments. They moved. By noon, sweat glued Caleb's shirt. He drove the planter, dropping seeds into torn earth. Tillo lugged buckets, splashing half but never quitting. Sari wove wire with welder sparks, faster than his old hands. Holt Grin's flitter buzzed the fence line.
Caleb straightened. Grin leaned out, optics gleaming.
Rook, crash in your corn? Salvage rights? Caleb kept planting. Handled. Public notice posts today. Grin sneered. Aliens? Marshals claim Rex. Grin's got first lien on vendettas.
Check the board.
Caleb waved him off. Grin spat dust. Flitter peeled away. Sari paused, welding. He comes again? Marshal Cade watches claims. Caleb wiped his brow. Notice covers it. Tillo dropped a bucket, ran up. Bad man go? Caleb ruffled the kid's head frill. It quivered. For now. Afternoon dragged. Caleb posted the notice at the Crossroads kiosk. Holo projection flared. Temporary hire. Sari Ven, mechanic. Shelter for labor. Witnessed. Time-stamped. Farmhands nodded as they passed. Rumors died fast with paper. Dusk fell. They gathered tools. Tillo yawned, clutching a wrench like treasure. Sari scanned her trunk again, then met Caleb's eyes. Day 1 done. Trust holds. Caleb nodded. Barn secure. Eat inside tonight.
Tillo tugged Sari's hand.
Stay. Caleb fix all? She hesitated. Body language softened. Shoulders down. Claws retracted. 1 more day. Inside, Caleb fried flatbread. Tillo chattered about tractors. Sari listened. Added fixes Caleb missed. Laughter slipped out. Hers clicked. His rumbled. Night deepened.
Caleb checked the skiff under brush.
Secure. Drones silent. A new hum approached. Bigger engines.
Sari stiffened at the window. Clan.
Rask comes. Friends. Family. Her voice steadied. But cautious, like me. Headlights pierced the dark. 3 rigs pulled up, aliens spilling out. Scaled, armed, trunks in tow. Lead figure loomed. Rask Ven, elder brother, eyes like Sari's but harder. He strode forward.
Sari, dead trail ends here.
Caleb stepped onto the porch, gun low.
Calabrook hired her fare.
Notice public. Rask halted, scanned the contract, holo, on the door projector. Tillo burst out, hugging Rask's leg. Uncle. Caleb hides skiff, works good. Rask's gaze shifted. Claws flexed. Human shelters. Why? Caleb met it steady. Fair deal. Fields need hands, kid needs safe. Sari joined them. He tests true, brother. No traps. Rask grunted, clansman murmured. He extended a claw. Palm up.
Frontier greetings.
Grip matched his own. Boots crunched behind. Marshal Inez Cade's patrol bike idled at the gate. Rook. Notice checks. No claims filed. Grins howling, but contracts hold. She eyed the clan. Vens. Debts cleared? Off-world? Rask nodded. Resources inbound. Pay Holt, direct. Cade tipped her hat. Outcomes matter. Keep it clean. Bike roared away. Rask turned to Caleb. Clan stays. Work doubles. Share land? Caleb glanced at Sari, Tillo grinning beside her. Fields would bloom fuller. Barn no longer empty. 1 field, he said. Partners. Rask's laugh boomed. Tillo whooped, dashing between legs. Sari touched Caleb's arm. Light testing. Trust sealed in labor. Grin's flitter circled distant hills. Not done yet, but family grew roots tonight. Caleb thrust a toolbox into Sari's clawed hands. Pumps seized. Irrigation line dead 3 weeks. Fix it or fields die. She gripped the case, mandibles clicking once. No questions. Sari dropped to her knees beside the rusted unit, half buried in red dirt. Tillo crouched next to her, eyes wide. Rask and the 3 clansmen watched from the barn door, arms crossed. Caleb wiped sweat from his brow. Dawn heat already baked the yard. He needed that water flowing before noon, or half the crop wilted. No one local touched the thing. Too finicky. Seals from off-world alloys nobody stocked. Sari popped the casing. Tools clattered as she probed seals and pistons. Then craft, she muttered.
Human weld sloppy.
Pressure mismatch. Does it run? Caleb asked. Her claws danced. She yanked a gasket, sliced it with a vibro knife from the box. Scrap rubber from the tractor tire lay nearby. She'd spotted it yesterday. Sari layered it with pump grease, molded a new seal on the fly. Tillo handed her bolts without a word. Rask stepped closer. Sister trains fast. Clan tech? Off-world salvage, Sari said. She torqued the final bolt. Pump hissed to life. Water gushed through the line, spraying mist over thirsty furrows.
Caleb stared. Full pressure.
No leaks. How? Discipline. Debt worlds teach improvise or starve. Fields drank deep. 1 problem solved. Caleb nodded. Earned your keep twice. Barn's yours permanent. Tillo tugged his pant leg. Caleb? Show fence fix? Like pump? Kid latched on quick. Caleb glanced at Rask. Elder brother dipped his head. Approval. Chore start now. Tillo shadows. Learn. Human way. They trudged to the east fence. Barbed wire sagged, breached by dust runner herds. Caleb unspooled new line. Gloves first. Barbs bite. Tillo snatched his spare pair, tugged them on. Too big, but he flexed claws inside. Caleb demonstrated. Hammer post, stretch wire taut, staple secure. No rush. Steady pulls. Kid mirrored every move. Hammer swing matched rhythm. He ducked barbs unprompted. eyes tracking Caleb's feet, step wide here. Snag kills. Heard that from me yesterday? Tillo grinned, fangs peeking. Safety first, you say, Rask grunted from the gate. Then Young adapt. Human pace steady. By midday, fence stood firm. Herds wouldn't breach again. Tillo high-fived Caleb's palm, claws retracted careful, bond sealed in wire twists. Caleb checked the chrono. Mealtime. Table rules same for all. Barn table groaned under platters, synth protein stew, root mash, flatbreads. Clan piled in, Rask at head, Sorry beside Tillo. Caleb ladled equal portions. No seconds till plates cleared. Pass salt, he said to a clansman. Claw hesitated, passed it. Tillo shoveled mash, paused. Chew slow, choke hazard. Sari's mandibles stilled. She enforced it too, nodded at her kin. Rask shoveled slower, eyes on Caleb. Human enforces, no favorites. Fair rules build trust, Caleb said. Field shared same, plates emptied. Seconds granted. Laughter rose, Tillo's tales of pump fix exaggerated splashes. Sari's claw brushed Caleb's under table. Light, grateful. Afternoon hauled them to the shared field. Rask's clansmen dragged clan tech tillers. Vibro blades hummed, slicing soil finer than Caleb's plow. Human muscle paired alien precision. Caleb drove the hauler, dumping seed packs. Sari calibrated depths. Tillo darted, planting markers.
Human endurance, Rask called over engine roar.
Ventec cuts time half.
Combo wins, Caleb yelled back. Sweat bonded them.
Dusk fell, fields prepped. Exhaustion hit sweet. Then flitter whine pierced the sky. Holtgren's craft buzzed low, scanners sweeping. Debt collector circled once, twice. Loudhailer blared, rook. Then, debts cleared. Clan squatting your deed. Caleb strode porch, rifle loose. Rask flanked him, claws out. Sorry scooped Tillo behind. Contracts public, Grin, Caleb shouted. One field lease. Marshall cleared it. Grin hovered. Opportunist sees angles. Widow's kin. Leverage.
Sell out or I file liens.
Rask bellowed. Resources inbound. Holt paid direct. Back off, flitter dipped. Prove it furball. Patrol bike engines growled from the road. Marshal Inez Katie roared up. Shotgun racked. Grin. Airspace violation. Land or ticket triples. Flitter banked away. Grin spat over comm. Watching. One slip. Farm's mine. Payments logged. Hold steady. She eyed Rask. Clan resources. Skiff docks dawn. Rask said. Partnership fair.
She nodded at Caleb. Conduct solid.
Outcomes track. Bike kicked dust retreating. Night settled. Caleb banked fire. Tillo curled by Sari in barn loft. Saliped fast. Rask posted watch. Clansmen rotated. Sari approached flames. Brother matches your guard. Trust earned? Caleb poked embers. Actions prove. Pump, saved crop. Kid safe steps, field shared. She sat close, claw on knee, testing still. Debt fled. Here, build. Dawn broke with skiff roar. Then craft touchdown, crates unloading. Hydro seeds, alloy bars, med packs. Rask directed.
Human farm upgrades. Caleb inventoried.
Game changer. Partners deliver. Work surged. Sari tackled second pump solo. Tillo led clansmen on fence patrols, barking safety calls. Caleb plowed deeper rows, alien tillers trailing. Midday meal again. Table rules held. Rask passed salt first now. Grin's flitter ghosted hills. Closer. Afternoon storm brewed. Winds howled, dust devils spun. Caleb secured tarps. All in, Tillo dashed mimicking. Latched hatches, braced doors. Sari hauled struts. Rask roared orders. Clan moved like one. Storm hit. Hail pelted. Barn shuddered. Lightning cracked. Roof beam groaned. Caleb lunged, shouldered it up. Brace. Rask slammed beside, muscles bulging. Together, held. Sari wedged supports. Tillo tied ropes taut. Storm passed. Roof held. Rasp clasped Caleb's shoulder. Human strength, then speed. Family endures. Tillo hugged both legs. Sari's eyes gleamed. Trust full. Evening clear. Fields intact. Grin's flitter vanished. Routed. Caleb set table. Extra platters from clan crates. Rules same. Laughter boomed, bonds deepened. But ridge lights flickered. Grin rallied locals, shadow moved, dawn chores called. Family guarded its roots. Holt Grin snatched Sari's wrist at the fence line. His fingers dug in like clamps. Transport protection ain't free, Ven. Pay up or I drag you back. Caleb dropped his plow tools mid-stride. He sprinted across the field, boots pounding dry earth. Farm cams whirred to life. Every angle captured the grab, Holt's snarl, Sari's flinch. Caleb thumbed his wrist comm. Hands off, Caleb barked, sliding between them. He planted his shoulder firm, forcing Holt back a step. 6 feet of scavenger loomed, but Caleb held ground. Steady, Holt sneered, yellow teeth flashing. This your stray now, Rook? Her debt's mine. Landed her here safe from orbitals. Coin or collateral. Her bracelet pulsed faint blue. Silent distress code fired. She edged behind Caleb, claws flexing. Clan inbound. Release claim. Holt laughed gravelly. Your clan scraps. I got locals lined up. Pay the 5,000 creds, or I fence your hydro seeds till you beg. Caleb kept his voice level. Cam's got it all. Threats. Marshall sees this. You're done. He tapped his comm again. Upload queued to town relay. Holt's eyes narrowed on the fence post lenses.
He spat dirt. Paperwork don't scare me.
Farm like yours. Prime for levy.
He jabbed a finger at Caleb's chest.
Watch your gates, farmer. Tillo scampered up, hydro spade and claws. Bad man. Fence patrol. The kid swung wild, missing Holt by inches. Sari scooped Tillo back. Steady little one. Her gaze locked Caleb's. Trust. Flickered. New, but solid. Ven law demands blood reckoning. Rask comes. Protectors clash. Caleb nodded once. No blood here. Law first. He waved her toward the barn. Clan preps inside. I'll handle town. Rask burst from the equipment shed, alloy bar gripped like a club. Clansmen fanned behind. 6 strong, eyes hard. Threat to kin? Rask growled, positioning at Caleb's flank. Holt back to his flitter. Not worth the dust-up. Yet. Engine whined. He lifted off, kicking gravel. Caleb exhaled. Cams confirmed. Full record. Timestamp synced. Good work, Cams. Bracelet signal. Clan's ready. She nodded. Claws sheathing. All farms linked. Rask leads response. Tillo tugged her leg, beaming up at Caleb. You big block. Scared bad man. Rasp clasped Caleb's shoulder. Grip testing. Human foresight. Records bind better than blades.
He scanned the skies.
Grin flees. We fortify.
Caleb grabbed his keys. Fortify smart.
I file first. Preempt his spin. He climbed into the battered hover truck, engine coughing alive. Sari's eyes followed. Worry creased her ridges. Clan law tests alliances, she called. Rask weighs your steadiness. Tell him I deliver, Caleb said. Truck lurched forward. Dust trail marking his path to town. Roads blurred under treads. Caleb reviewed the vid feed on his dash screen. Holt's grab crystal clear. Threats times tamped. He patched Marshal Cade's office.
Incoming complaint. Priority.
10 clicks out, town spires rose. Prefab towers amid scrub. Marshal's station squatted central. Flag snapping. Deputy glanced up. Deputy glanced up. Rook. Trouble? Big. Caleb slapped his comm to the desk scanner. Files dumped. Det shark Holt grin. Assaulted my worker. Threats on property. Full cams. Marshal Inez Cade strode from back rooms. Badge gleamed. She plugged in, eyes scanning feeds. Ven female. Your new hands? Partners, Caleb said. Upgraded my fields.
I am shaking account for fake ads.
Cade paused vid at the wrist grab. Clear assault. His protection rackets flagged. 3 complaints pending.
She leaned back. You sheltering off-worlders.
Clans landed. No trouble till Grin. She nodded approval. Conduct clean so far. Outcomes matter. Fingers flew over console. Preemptive warrant queued. I'll haul him for questioning. Restraining order on your claim? His locals stay off. Caleb crossed arms.
He mentioned levy.
My land clear? Frontier deeds hold if taxes paid. Yours are. Cade printed chit. Serve this if he circles. Contracts enforce. Done.
Caleb pocketed it. Truck waited outside.
Sky darkened. Grin's flitter ghosted distant ridge. Back at farm, clansmen swarmed fences. Rask welded reinforcements. Sparks flying. Sorry calibrated pumps, water gushing steady. Tillo darted with tool pouch, handing fasteners. Caleb pulled up.
Marshal's moving.
Warrant out. Rask straightened. Bar set aside. Human law swift matches ours.
He signaled clansmen. Patrols doubled.
Sorry approached, Tillo on hip. Dat shadows flee. Her claw brushed Caleb's arm, light affirming. For now. Caleb inventoried crates anew. Alloy bars stacked high. Your resources turn this dirt gold. Partners hold. Tillo wriggled down. Caleb played patrol? Kid tugged his hand, leading to fence. Rask watched. Ridges softening. Child bonds. Fast. Test steepest.
He hefted a tiller.
We plow north field. Storm scars. Need mending. Work. Surged. Caleb drove deep furrows. Rask's crew trailed. Seating precise. Sorry synced pumps. Yield doubled. Tillo called ranges. Voice piping. Mid-afternoon, Cadet's patrol skiff buzzed overhead. Grin detained. Per com ping. Farm. Exhaled. Evening table filled. Extra platter steamed. Then spices mingled with Caleb's stew. Rask passed salt first. Rules bind family. Laughter rose. Tillo perched on Caleb's knee, claws gentle. Sorry's gaze held his debt fled, trust rooted. But ridge lights flickered again. Grins locals? More shadows gathered. Rask tensed. Clan watches. Human leads charge? Caleb nodded. Together. Dawn chores loomed, but gates braced tighter. Family guarded deeper. Dust billowed as the clan shuttle's thrusters scorched Caleb's back pasture. The hole gleamed silver under the double suns. Ramp hissing open before engines fully spooled down. Figures emerged, edged silhouettes, claws glinting.
Caleb dropped his fence post driver. He wiped sweat from his brow and strode toward the ramp alone.
No time for Sorry or Tillo. Not with Grin's shadows circling. Boots crunched dry grass. He stopped 10 paces out, arms loose but ready. The lead figure descended, taller than Rask but same clan ridges. No, this was Rask, broader now in full harness. More followed. 6 adults, packs slung heavy. Weapons hummed faint at belts. Names, Caleb called.
Numbers. Intent.
Rask halted. His vents flared once, scenting air.
Caleb Rook. I am Rask Ven, elder brother to Sorry. 8 total, including young Bonright to inspect her shelter.
Caleb's jaw tightened. No permission asked. Pasture gouged already. Bond right don't land unannounced on my land. State full purpose. Rask extended a claw. A token dangled. Etched alloy disc, warm from his palm. Sorry lives.
Dead Hunter's Press.
We verify conditions. Aid if earned. Caleb took the disc, heavy etched with Ven script. He pocketed it. Trust flickered. Rask worked fair yesterday. But clan meant rules. His farm stayed his. Ground rules. No weapons drawn. Touch nothing without ask. Follow my lead or lift off. Sorry decides welcome. Rask's ridges pulsed amber. Approval?
Human sets bounds clear. Clan honors.
He signaled. The group unclipped belts, stacking them neat by ramp.
Claws flexed empty. Caleb turned, led them single file past the scarred north field. Furrows straight now. Seeds buried deep from morning work. Pumps hummed, Sorry's calibrate holding water steady. Tillo spotted them first. The kid bolted from the coop run, claws skittering. Uncle Rask!
Morepack Sorry emerged from the pump shed. Wrench in claw, vents narrowing at the shuttle's scar.
She set Tillo on hip, eyes locking Caleb's. Question there. Inspection, Caleb said low. Your call. Rask stepped forward, bowed crest low. Sister. Clan arrives.
Det sent. Trails your path.
Sorry's ridges hardened blue. Caution. Fortify not claim. Caleb shelters true. Tests passed. Rask's gaze swept the farm. Barn reinforced. Welds fresh from yesterday. Fences doubled post.
Human work endures. Show us. Caleb gestured wide. Start here.
Water systems doubled yield. Sorry synced it. Rask knelt by a pump. Claws traced pipes. Precision alloy. Off-world grade.
Evented approval.
Human labor welds seamless. One clansman. Caleb pegged him scout. Clear water gushed. Pure flow. No contaminants. They moved to the house.
Caleb pushed door wide. Extra bunks lined the hall now. Tillo's drawings pinned above.
Stew pots cooled on stove, Ven spices lingering sharp. Sorry set Tillo down. Caleb plays patrol. Tixt fence boon. Rask ruffled Tillo's crest. Young bonds swift. Good sign. To Caleb, child thrives. Rare in flight. Caleb shrugged. Kid learns fast. Hands tools, steady. The clan spread measured. 2 checked root cellar. Crates of alloy bars stacked high. Grins target. Resources secured. 1 grunted. Human vaults clever. Upstairs, bunks inspected. Blankets tucked military. Space adequate, Rask noted. Heat cycles match. Adjusted vents yesterday, Caleb said. Tillo sleeps sound. Tillo sleeps sound. Sari hovered close. Claw brushed his sleeve again. Affirmation. Trust rooted deeper. Outside, corrals next. Chickens clucked calm. Eggs piled fresh. A clanswoman cooed at Tillo's labeled coops. Young teaches order. Rask paused at the braced gates. Patrol paths clear. Debt collector? Grin. Detained? For now, shadows gather. Rask nodded. Clan doubles watch. Northfield? Our seed takes? Caleb pointed. Green shoots pierced soil already. Fast. Your mix beats my grain. Collaboration hummed. Clansmen hefted tools from shuttle without ask. Waited for nod.
Caleb handed tillers. South plot next.
Storm scars deep. They worked.
Caleb drove furrows. Rask trailed, seeding precise grids.
Sorry calibrated new pumps. Water arcing perfect. Tillo darted, pouch swinging, fasteners to claws. Mid-plow Marshal Kade's skiff buzzed low. She dropped ramp, boots hitting dirt.
Rook, shuttle pinged my grid.
Unregistered. Caleb straightened. Ven clan, bond guests. Inspecting. K-eyed Rask. Badge gleamed. Contracts hold? Rask presented token duplicate. Clan law aligns.
Human host vouches. Kade scanned it.
Clear. Grins singing. Names dropped.
More opportunists inbound.
She tossed Caleb a compad. Updated warrants? Patrol sync? Caleb pocketed it.
Gates braced. Together.
Cade nodded sharp. Lifted off. Work surged hotter. Sweat beaded Caleb's skin. Claws gripped steady beside him. Alloy crates unloaded. Shuttle emptied fast. Bars stacked deeper in cellar. Afternoon waned. Table filled inside. Platter steamed. Caleb's stew laced Ven spice. Roots from Newfield. Rask passed salt first. Rules bind. Family guards. Tillo climbed Caleb's knee. Claws gentle on denim. Uncle Rask stays. Sari's gaze held Caleb's. Soft now. Rask's ridges glowed steady green. Human leads charge. Clan follows labor. Laughter rose. Clanswoman teased Tillo's coop art. Bonds wove tighter. Dusk fell. Patrol set. Caleb at front gate, Rask flanking. Shadows probed fence line. Grins locals, eyes glinting. One lunged. Caleb's shotgun barked. Dirt exploded. Figure scrambled back. Raska's stunner hummed beside. Human fire swift. Matches clan. Night deepened. Dawn broke. Chores called. But shuttle stayed grounded. Clan unpacked full. Caleb inventoried fields. Yields promised triple. Sari synced final pump. Tillo called ranges from ridge. Rask hefted tiller. North expansion. Debt flees plenty. Caleb nodded. Partners plow. Work blurred. Trust sealed in soil. But com pinged. Kade's voice. Grin bailed. Heavy backup inbound. Armed. Gates rattled distant. Rask tensed. Clan forms. Together. Figures crested hill. 10 strong. Holt grin leering front. Leverage hunted. Rask's claws scraped the gravel as he leaped from the shuttle ramp.
Sorry, Ven. Return to clan holdings.
Immediately, Caleb gripped his shovel tighter. The engine whine faded behind the elder's roar. Sari clutched Tillo close. Her ridges flickered yellow. Caution. The boy peeked from her side, eyes wide on the dozen Ven spilling out. Youths with tool packs, elders hauling crates.
Sari thrust a data pad forward. No, brother.
Read the contract. Ledger stamped. Paid in full. Rask snatched it. His eyes scanned the glowing text. Claws tapped the screen. Human scribbles bind nothing. Clan law supersedes.
Get shadows you.
Predators hunt. Caleb stepped between them. Dust swirled at his boots. Contracts legal. Frontier code. Marshal Cade notarized it. Rask's gaze locked on Caleb.
Riches shifted to Amber. You.
Farm claimer. Hide my blood behind plows. Grin circles your fence. He sensed weakness. Tillo tugged Sari's hem. Mama stays. Caleb fixes pumps. Like clan.
Sari smoothed the boys' head spines.
Trial words hold, Rask. Caleb sheltered us. Debt fled 3 moons here. Caleb nodded. Give it 3 days. Clan works my fields. Share risk, share yield.
Prove the bond or walk.
He eyed the furrowed earth, then Caleb's calloused hands.
Bold claim, soft skin. Clan labors true. Fail, and Sari leaves.
Agreed. Caleb extended his hand.
Rasp gripped it. Scales rasped skin. Strength matched. 3 dawns. Northfield's yours to lead.
Shuttle ramp slammed shut.
Youths fanned out. Crates thudded down. Tillo darted forward.
You.
Haul water to coops. Fast rhythm, like ridge runs. A lanky youth blinked, then grabbed the hose. Tillo pointed next. Her? Check vine ties. Loose ones snap in wind. The clanswoman knelt without question. Caleb hefted the tiller. Rask fell in beside.
Blades bit soil.
Your earth yields? Rask grunted. Triple last harvest.
Caleb pushed harder.
Dirt flew even. Sari synced the alloy bars in the cellar. Clangs echoed up. Ledger balances now. Clan crates tip it further. Rask paused tiller. Human endurance matches warriors.
Noted.
Tillo scampered ridgetop. Crops range clear. North furrow, deep in there. Youths adjusted without pause. The boy clapped. Like home dens, afternoon burned hot. Sweat traced Caleb's back. Ven hides gleamed under suns. No complaints. One youth mended fence wire. Claws precise. Another calibrated sprayers. Hissing mist perfect. Grin's shuttle buzzed distant sky.
Caleb tensed. Scouts inbound.
Rask's stunner. Hummed ready. Clan watches flanks. You hold gate. Figures dropped low over hill. 3 locals. Holt's markings on packs. They probed wire gaps. Caleb chambered shotgun. Back off. Voice carried. One lunged fence. Rask's stunner cracked. Figure spasmed, dropped. Youths sealed the gap. Wire twisted tight. Clan swift, Caleb said. Human warning fiercer.
Rask nodded. Tillo waved from ridge.
All clear, chores next. Dusk cooled blades. Table groaned under platters. Caleb's stew bubbled, laced with ven pods. Spice bit sharp. Rask passed salt first. Rules bind. Labor guards. Tillo scrambled onto Caleb's knee. Tiny claws hooked denim gentle. Uncle Rask eats stew. Stays? Sari's eyes met Caleb's. Soft ridges. Green tinged. Bounds hold if trial proves. Rask chewed slow. Human fire cooks true. Fields promise. Laughter erupted. Clanswoman poked Tillo's coop sketch. Scratched on plank. Hatchling leads already. Patrols formed. Caleb at front gate, shotgun slung. Rask flanked, left, stunner low. Shadows stirred fence line. Grin's eyes glinted from brush. 5 now. One crept close. Caleb's barrel swung. Shot cracked dirt, inches away. Figure bolted. Rask's stunner hummed, miss, backup shot. Human aim pins. Clan cleans. Night deepened. Stars wheeled. Dawn cracked fields open. Caleb inventoried rows. Yield swelled, then tech tripled flow. Sari sealed final pump.
He's perfect. Tilo yelled from ridge.
Ranges locked. Expand north. Rask hefted tiller. Muscles corded. Debt flees in plenty.
Human leads true.
Caleb gripped beside. Partners plow. Work blurred hours. Youths hauled triple loads. Claws mended harvester mid-row, no stop. Sari tallied ledger. Profits green. Calm buzzed.
Marshal Cade's voice cut sharp. Rook, Grin bailed bond.
Heavy crew inbound. 10 plus. Gates rattled faint. Caleb chambered round. Rask tensed. Ridges green solid. Clan forms phalanx. Together. Caleb sighted Hillcrest. Figures topped rise. 10 strong. Holt Grin leered front, rifle glinting. Ven trash. Rook's land pays my claim. Rask bellowed. Youths locked shields, alloy crates stacked fast. Tillo ducked Sari's hold. Caleb fired high. Dirt geyser.
Grin's men scattered. Push. Rask charged flank.
Stunners whined chorus. Sari hurled EMP grenade, 2 rifles fried. Youths flanked, claws raking packs. Grin fired wild. Bullet whined past Caleb's ear. He rolled ditch, pumped shells. Double blast shredded brush cover. Cade's siren wailed close. Stand down, Grin, warrants live. Grin snarled. This ain't over, Rook. Her debt's mine. Men broke. Dust trailed retreat. Cade's cruiser skidded gate. Some badge sun sharp. Contracts held. Conduct clean. Yields prove it. Eyes swept Ven ranks. Clan integration? Outcomes match. Rask lowered stunner.
Human protection equals.
Caleb wiped brow. Tillo hugged his leg.
Family holds.
Sari gripped his arm. Ridges glowed deep green. Bounds sealed. Rask clapped Caleb's shoulder. Farm claims us now. Dead predators flee plenty. Field stretched endless. Pumps hummed steady. Claws gripped tools beside calluses. Dawn chores called anew. But Grin's glare lingered hilltop. Shuttle engines growled restart. Caleb racked shotgun. Next wave comes. We stand. Rask nodded. Clan eternal. Human leads charge. Tillo tugged all hands. Chores first, then smash. Laughter rose. Bonds dug deeper than roots. Comm pinged again. Kade. Back up inbound. Grin's clan. Heavier. Gates braced. Shields locked. Caleb sighted true. They waited. United. Holt's roar echoed closer. Leverage ends today. Rask's ridges flared battle blue. No. Caleb smiled grim. Ours. Shots cracked. Shields sparked. Stunners answered. Caleb's shotgun boomed center mass. Non-lethal spray dropped lead man. Youths swarmed sides. Claws disarmed fast. Sari's knife flashed. Pack straps severed. Loot spilled. Grin lunged gate. Caleb met him boot to claw. Tackle slammed dirt. Fists flew. Grin's knife nicked arm. Blood welled. Rask hauled him off. Stunner kissed neck. Grin slumped. Kade cuffed him. Done. Farm secure. Trial ended. Clan stayed. Tillo assigned patrols like kin. Caleb bandaged arm.
Sari cleaned it gentle. Protection earned trust.
Rask inventoried spoils. Resources ours. Expansion north. Fields bloomed fuller. Family wove through labor. Debt lights snapped off. Darkness swallowed the farmyard. Heavy boots thudded on the porch.
Caleb's hand slammed the barn door's manual lock. Bolts clanged home.
Inside, the Ven clan huddled. Sari clutched Tillo close. Rask gripped a hay fork, ridges pulsing alert yellow. 20 aliens total, elders and youths packed tight in the reinforced shelter. Power lines cut, Caleb said. Holt's out there. 2 men with him, maybe more. Rask's claws flexed. Clan holds. You lead.
Caleb thumbed the floodlight trigger on his wrist panel. Harsh white beams erupted from barn eaves and fence posts, bathing the yard in stark glare.
Shadows fled. 3 figures froze at the fence line. Holt grinned front and center, bolt cutters in claw, 2 burly humans flanking him with pry bars and a plasma torch.
Stay down, Caleb ordered. He waved the clan to hardcover, stacked hay bales, tool crates. The old tractor cab.
Sari nodded, herding Tillo behind a feed trough. The kid's eyes gleamed wide. Holt bellowed over the lights. Rook. Send out the Xenobitch and her whelp, debt's due, or we torch the whole spread. Caleb chambered a round in his shotgun. Non-lethal gel slugs loaded. Farms under contract, Grin. Marshal's word. Walk away. One flanker swung the torch at the gate lock. Buzz. Sparks flew. Caleb sighted steady. First shot boomed. Gel burst coated the man's legs in sticky foam, dropping him writhing.
Ambush ready? Caleb murmured into his comm. Sari's voice crackled back from the loft.
Net strung. Tools hot. Rask flanks left. Holt snarled, ridges flaring red.
You think lights scare us?
Cut the mains next. He charged the barn. Pry bar raised. His second man circled right, aiming for the power relay box. Caleb fired again. Gel splattered Holt's chest. Slowed him, but the alien shook it off, momentum carrying him forward. Inside, Rask signaled. Youths darted silent. From side hatches. Sari dropped from the loft net launcher and grip. Tillo peeked, then yanked a lever. Hidden irrigation valves hissed open, spraying mudslick across the yard. Holt slipped. Caleb vaulted the inner barricade, shotgun slung. He grabbed a shock prod from the wall rack and met Holt at the side door. The alien lunged.
Caleb sidestepped, prod jabbing neck ridges. Electricity crackled.
Holt spasmed, bar clattering. Got him, Caleb grunted. Rask burst from the left flank. His hayfork pinned the second man's arm to a post. Yield, the man thrashed. Sari's net whipped out, weighted cords tangled his legs. Two youths piled on, binding wrists with zip ties. Tillo cheered from cover. Got him. Human lights win. Caleb hauled Holt upright, face down in the mud. Called your bluff. Farm stays ours. Sirens wailed distant. Gravel crunched under tires. Marshal Inez Cade's cruiser skidded into the yard. Lights flashing. She stepped out, pulse rifle ready, scanning the pinned raiders. Report, Cade barked. Caleb stood, wiping mud from his hands.
Holt cut the power line. Tried to force entry.
We held non-lethal. Footage from the floods. Cameras rolled whole time. Cade nodded to her deputy. Secure him. She cuffed Holt herself, hauling him to the cruiser. The two humans groaned as binders clicked. Sari emerged, Tillo at her side. Rask inventoried the dropped tools. Torch cutters. A data pad with debt ledgers. Clean work, Cade said. She reviewed Caleb's wrist cam feed. Crystal footage. Sabotage attempt. Gel takedown. Net pin. Statements now. Grin's done. Third strike. Loses scavenging rights.
Holt spat dirt. This ain't over, Rook. Class!
Bask stepped forward, ridges calm green. We claim here. Human proves bond. Cade eyed the group. Ven's registered as co-tenants. Contracts hold. She keyed her comm. Dispatch, tow truck for Grin's junker. Charges. Vandalism. Attempted extortion. Caleb handed over the datapad. His leverage. Forged debt on Sari's ship manifest. Katie scanned it. Tampered. Forfeits to the homestead. She clapped Caleb's shoulder. Farm secure. Call if backups needed again. Cruiser pulled out, raiders stuffed in back. Lights hummed back on, backup gen kicked in. Clan exhaled. Sari knelt by Caleb, checking his scraped knuckles. You locked us safe, first. Team effort, Caleb said. He ruffled Tillo's head frill. Kid's mud trap sealed it. Tillo beamed. Learned from pumps. Chores teach fight. Rask distributed tools. Resources bolster. Northfield next, irrigation nets like that. Dawn chores resumed. Claws and calluses side by side.
Pumps thrummed. Fields greened fuller.
But hilltop glint caught Caleb's eye. Shuttle silhouette. Grin's clan heavier hitters inbound. Caleb racked the shotgun. Round 2 bruise. Rask gripped his shoulder. We stand. Lights flickered warning. Boots echoed faint. Barn locked tight. They waited. United. Boots crunched gravel outside the barn. Caleb gripped his shotgun tighter. Barrel aimed at the double doors. Rask flanked him, plasma rifle humming low. Sari shielded Tillo behind a hay bale, her claws extended. Open up, Rook, a gravelly voice bellowed. Grins Ken. You roughed him. Payback time. Caleb thumbed the safety off. Marshals en route. Stand down. Laughter barked from 5 shadows beyond the doors. Heavy steps circled. A laser cutter whined against the lock. Rask signaled. Clan members, 3 burly Ven with ridge crests, flared red, fanned out along the walls. Tillo clutched a jury-rigged slingshot, eyes wide but steady. Caleb kicked a lever. Barn lights blazed outward, blinding the raiders. He fired a warning shotgun blast into the dirt. Buckshot peppered their feet. They yelped, scattering. One charged the door. Rask's rifle spat blue bolts, scorching his vest. The raider dropped, clutching his side. Flank left! Caleb yelled. Sari vaulted a stall, claws slashing through a panel. She yanked a fumbling arm inside and twisted. Crack of bone. The raider howled. Tillo loosed his slingshot. A rock cracked a knee. Down one another, Clan Ven piled out, coordinated strikes felling the rest. Punches landed precise, holds unbreakable. Caleb covered them, shotgun sweeping. Sirens wailed distant, raiders groaned in the dust. Marshal Cade's cruiser skidded up, floodlights pinning the scene. She stepped out, stun baton crackling. Hands up. All accounted. Caleb lowered his weapon. 5 down. No kills. Cade cuffed the groaning pile. Grin's network busted wide. Feds'll clean the rest. She nodded to Rask. Your clan's registered witnesses. Solid work.
Deputy hauled the raiders into the wagon. Cade-eyed Caleb's farm.
Lights stable. Jen held. You're clear. Dawn broke as the cruiser departed. Clan Ven slumped against the barn, ridges shifting to calm green. Sari bandaged a clan member's arm. Tillo high-fived Caleb's boot. Rask approached Caleb, data pad extended.
Human.
You fight as kin. Formal offer, clan affiliation. Long-term pact. Our resources shield this soil. Your bond proven. He studied the pad, Ven script scrolling promises of patrols, tech upgrades, supply lines, lifetime protection. In exchange, loyalty oaths, clan laws overlaid on his farm. Tempting. But his land stayed his. Appreciate it, Rask. Protection's gold out here. But I got terms. Rask's ridges twitched yellow. Curiosity. Speak. Caleb pulled his own pad from his pocket. Homestead charter template, tweaked nights ago. Cooperative charter. Split land use. North field's yours for irrigation nets. South stays mine. Labor rotates. Your tech, my plows. Voting rights equal 1 head per family unit. Decisions by majority. No overlords.
Sari peered over his shoulder. Her eyes narrowed, scanning clauses.
Shares profit? Disputes to Marshall? Even split after costs, Caleb said. Marshall arbitrates ties. Rask crests flared thoughtful blue. Clan murmured. Tillo tugged Rask's leg. Caleb's fair, like chores, Rask rumbled deep. Human offers roots, not chains. Rare.
He tapped acceptance. Charter binds.
Sari snatched the pad. Claws danced over the screen. Partner status. I sign.
She linked her ident chip. Mixed species household.
Paya, office, ping, official seal from FrontierNet. Marshall's office auto-confirmed. Co-tenants. Rook, then clan. Rights equal. Caleb exhaled. Locked in. Rask clapped his shoulder, firm, like family. Clan works dawn. Northfield first. Sun climbed. They marched to the fields. Pumps thrummed from last night's fixes. Tillo clutched a seed pouch. Frill perked. First plant. Tillo chirped. He scooped soil, paw-like hands mimicking Caleb's grip.
Caleb knelt beside him. Deep hole.
Pat firm. Sari watched, arms crossed. Clan elders formed a circle, ridges green, approving. Rask handed out net emitters. Tillo dropped seeds, hybrid grains, tough for frontier dirt. Grow big. For all. Caleb pressed earth smooth. Sari joined, her claws gentle in the furrow. 1 row became 2, clan hands wove nets overhead, drip lines sparkling. Rask tested a valve. Water misted perfect. Human labor endures. Our precision amplifies.
Caleb grinned. Your nets beat my sprinklers.
Team crop. Tillo dashed between them, patting more rows. Sari ruffled his frill. Steady, kit. Roods set deep. Hours blurred. Sweat mixed. Human salt, alien oils. Fields greened under their hands. Clan laughed at Tillo's mud-smeared face. Caleb shared water from his canteen. By noon, half-acre done. Tillo beamed at the neat lines.
Family farm. Sari met Caleb's eyes. No words.
She nodded. Trust sealed. Rask scanned the horizon. Threats circle less now. Charter holds predators off.
Caleb shouldered his hoe. Rules do that.
But watch the ridge. A faint calm buzzed. Marshall Catade. Rook chatter on Grin's remnants. Scattered, but grudge burns. Lock gates tonight. Caleb keyed back. Gates barred. Clans on watch.
He pocketed the comm. Clan Ven straightened. Rifles ready.
Sari scooped Tillo onto her hip. Rask gripped Caleb's forearm. Ben clasp. Packed, tested. We guard. Caleb nodded. Rotates to me tomorrow. They filed back to the homestead. Barn doors sealed tight. Inside, shared meal prep. Caleb's stew, clan spices. Laughter echoed. But as stars pricked sky, Caleb spotted it, a drone speck circling the north field, Grin's holdouts probing. He racked shells. Rask mirrored. Sari barred the kit room. Round 3 whispered inbound. Charter's first real test. Tilo's voice piped from the door. I set mud traps again. Clan chuckled. United steel. Caleb sighted the drone through the scope. Here they come. Rask primed his rifle. Family stands. Shadows lengthened.
Engines growled distant.
The farm braced. Sari's hand brushed Caleb's. Partners hold. He squeezed back. Seeds slept below. Roots gripped deep. First shots cracked night. Dawn would tally the cost. But the charter breathed alive, binding claws to calluses. Tilo's trap snapped first. Raider yelped into the mud. Clan swarmed. Caleb covered. Victory built line by line. Yet the drone feed beamed elsewhere. Bigger eyes watched. Frontier debts never died quiet. Raska's comm lit. Reinforcements inbound. Ours. Caleb reloaded. Good. Theirs too? Always. Fields waited. Family fought. One ridge away. Shuttles hummed. Alliance or ambush. They charged the line.